Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all have been good and have a good time. For today's video I'm going to have a look at the NBA rookies from this year and just have an early prediction for the all rookie first and second team. So let's jump right into the video, and guys, as always, if you want to leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, write me a comment, it's very much appreciated and it helps me out a lot. It keeps me motivated, and yeah, so let's jump right into the video. So the first player I want to talk about is Jared McCain from the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers, of course, have had a very difficult season. A lot of injury problems, Joel Embiid, Paul George, we all know that story. The team is not doing good. They did get very lucky with the 16th pick in this year's draft and got themselves a nice shooting guard out of Duke, 20 years of age, 6'3", Jared McCain. He has played in about 22 games this season, 16 points, 2.5 assists, 2.5 rebounds, 38% from 3 as well as 46% from the field. And like I said, just one of the few bright spots in Philadelphia. Their backcourt going into the future with Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain looks very solid. I think they can definitely build on that. And yeah, so that's my number one player, and of course for now he is definitely the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. So what do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Do you have somebody else in mind? Alright, the second best player in my opinion is from the Los Angeles Lakers, Dalton Knecht. Also a little bit of an older player, 23 years of age, out of Tennessee, was the 17th pick, so one behind Jared McCain, and yeah, has had a very solid season. Of course, we know he's a great scorer, he can shoot the three, JJ Redick really likes him, and he's just a very good piece next to LeBron and AD. So he played in 24 games, averaging 11 points, 1 assist, 3.5 rebounds, as well as 39% from the three-point line and 47% from the field. And like I said, another older player, kind of like the Jaime Jaquez last year, and just doing a very good job. You know, like we are not talking about the top 5 picks here. And yeah, so outside of the lottery, very good picks so far. And let's go to the next player. So we are staying in the Western Conference and we are going to San Antonio and talk about their 4th pick in this year's draft out of UConn, Steven Castle, 20 years of age, 6'6" point guard, shooting guard. I personally see him more as a point guard, some people more like a shooting guard. Played in 24 games, 12 points, almost a steal per game as well, 4 assists, 2.5 rebounds per game. He's shooting 28% from 3, so you wish they would get a little bit higher, as well as 39% from the field. So yeah, he's still struggling, he's still trying to find his role in the league, but 20 years of age. Right now he has some injury problems, but moving forward with Victor Wembanyama and Steven Castle, and probably they can make a nice trade to get another young stud in, and the future in San Antonio looks very good. Of course, I'm a UConn guy when it comes to college ball, and so I'm very happy about him, and so he should definitely be in the first team so far. So next guy up is a player I'm sure nobody thought at the beginning of the season we would talk about him for an all rookie year. So it's Jalen Wells from the Memphis Grizzlies, the number 0 forward. He's 21 years of age, out of Washington. He was in the second round, the 39th pick. So very, very lucky there, Memphis. They're just they're doing a great job with those high picks like Gigi Jackson, of course. So he's averaging 11 points together with almost 2 assists per game, 3 rebounds, 38% from the three-point line and 45% from the field, and just looks very, very solid, you know, like Tyler Jenkins is just doing a fantastic job with all those young players, you know, and just giving them a lot of playing time and just give them the trust they need so they can bring out like everything they got. So I love this. I'm always a fan of high draft picks, just to give them some trust and see what they can bring you. And yeah, so a very nice surprise for the Grizzlies, a nice forward they got on a nice contract, so they can definitely build a nice team there. Alright, the last player for the all-rookie first team is actually the number 1 pick in this year's draft of course, Zachary Risacher, number 10 power forward for the Atlanta Hawks. He's 19 years of age, 6'8", 200 pounds. He's played in 26 games, averaging 11 points, almost a blocker game and a stealer game as well. 1.2 assists, 3 rebounds, 27% from the 3-point line as well as 40% from the field. And yeah, he's struggling. His defense looks good. I like his passing abilities, but yeah, his numbers just need to get better, of course. And it's just the Atlanta Hawks are in a very interesting spot. Are they going to a full rebuild? Are they going to trade Trae Young? I don't know. Clint Capella probably on the move out. Bogdanovic probably as well. And yeah, just I would like to see Zachary Risacher get even a bigger role and see what he can bring to the game. I'm surprised, I'm not going to lie. I thought he would have a potential to become a bust. So I'm very pleased to see his development and just seeing that he's actually doing well for himself. Alright guys, so now we are looking at the all-rookie second team, and I want to start off with another big man, another pick from the Memphis Grizzlies. And of course, we're talking about the number 9 pick, Zach Edey out of Purdue, 22 years of age, 7'4", 305 pounds. And yeah, unfortunately is out at the moment with an injury, but he played in 14 games so far this year, averaging 11 points, 1 block, almost 1 assist, 7 rebounds, shooting some threes, and has a decent number there, 60%, 61% from the field. And yeah, just a very good center, and I'm happy for him because a lot of people didn't like him going into the draft, and they thought, yeah, he's going to be a bust and everything. But he's showing us that he can be a solid NBA center. Is it a starting center for the future? Maybe not. Maybe he's just a backup center, but hey, that's good enough, definitely. So yeah, let's jump to the next pick I have here. We're talking about another big man. Donovan Clingan was the 7th pick from Portland out of UConn as well. 20 years of age, 7'2", 280 pounds. Played in 18 games this year, 6 points, have a steal, 2 blocks, which is very nice. Almost 7 rebounds, 30% from 3 as well as 52% from the field. And yeah, so he definitely struggled coming into this year, but the last games have been much better. You see the defense there, and he's going to be a part of the future. I think the Portland Trail Blazers are not done making trades. Jeremy Grant is probably out soon. DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, at least one of them will be out, and then the Portland Trail Blazers hopefully give the keys to the 20-year-old center. And yeah, he just needs to work on his offense, definitely. Would be nice if he can shoot the 3 or just a little bit better and then become a very solid player. So let's hope for. So from Donovan Clingan, we are going to move on to another center. Yves Missi, number 21 from the New Orleans Pelicans. He was the 21st pick in this year's round out of Baylor. 20 years of age, 6'11", 235 pounds. And of course the New Orleans Pelicans have a problem at the center position, and Yves Missi becoming their starter is definitely an upgrade to Daniel Theis and the other guys. He's probably not making done trades to the Pelicans because they still have the Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram situation, which they probably want to move out at least one of them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting in if they ask for another center or if they really want to give the keys to Yves Missi. Let me know what you guys think. He averaged 9 points this year, 1.5 blocks, almost 1.5 assists, 8 rebounds. He's not shooting any threes, but 55% from the field. Yeah, well deserved second all rookie team in my opinion. No brainer. So now the next one, we are going finally to a guard and talk about Carlton Carrington from the Wizards. I was really thinking about Keyshawn George here as well because I just love his game, but he's not there yet. So let's talk about his teammate Carlton Carrington, which they took with the 14th pick in this year's round, this year's draft out of Pitt. 19 years of age, 6'4", 190 points. He played in about 22 games this year, 9 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, which is really nice. 33% from the 3-point line as well as 39 from the field. And yeah, it's just a very young player. We are unfortunately for the Wizards not talking about Alexander Sarr in the first team or second team. So that's definitely a problem for them. But at least we talk about one rookie in Carrington, and yeah, they definitely have something nice going forward, and I think well deserved if he goes to the second all-rookie team. And the last player I want to talk is Matas Buzelas. He was one of the bigger stories in this year's draft night because, of course, he was from Chicago. And yeah, so then they took him with the 11th pick, 20 years of age, 6'10", 209 pounds. Played in 24 games. He's not a starter, he just always comes off the bench. 5 points, almost a block a game, half a assist per game, so the number needs to get up. 2.5 rebounds as well as 36% from the 3-point line and 40% from the field. And just looks like a very good player, but yeah, he needs a lot of work. He's still young and he's not really NBA ready yet, so yeah, they just have to hand him the keys and give him a lot of minutes, because now he's only playing about 13 minutes per game, and I wish that number would go higher. Maybe they look to trade out Zach LaVine or Patrick Williams, and that would free up minutes for him. Yeah, but I hope there's going to be some change in the Bulls team, and that he becomes a bigger player, a bigger impact for this rotation. So yeah, so those are my 5 picks for the All-NBA rookie team, second team, as well as the first team. And guys, now I would really appreciate if you would let me know what you guys think about my picks. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it, and I love you. See you at the next one. Peace.